Welcome to the Agent Domination membership site. I'm so pumped up that you're here and I can't wait to dive in. But first, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to show all these tools with you. We genuinely hope this impacts your life and your business in a positive way. And I have to stress it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for checking this out. So what I want to do is just give you a quick tour of what's going on here. Again, welcome you and show you what's up. But the first thing you need to do is just get my noggin out of the way. You'll see that I say that a lot in the videos because I'd rather show you the goods than a big old head. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to move that out of the way. Okay, so as you can see, now what we have here is the ability to see it. So your screen is going to look just like this or very similar to this, depending on the size of your screen. Now keep in mind that on a mobile version, it's going to look dramatically different, right? So be careful when you are doing these drop downs, because as you can see, there's a start here that automatically opens when you get here. But when you're in the mobile version and you say you click on this, you have to scroll down to get to it because it doesn't have the ability to like push you over to the side because the screen's not wide enough, if that makes sense. So if you're on the mobile version, remember if you click on something, scroll down, and this information is actually going to be down below. Okay, so I'll get back over here and just kind of start over. So this video is the one right here that I'm recording actually. Recorded a couple of them and really excited to have this final one be put on there. So the video you're watching right now is going to be sitting right here. This next video gives you a tour guide of the actual mind map. Now, what's the mind map? The mind map is basically a visual version of the membership site. And what I mean by that is that it has, you can kind of see it here on the screen in the thumbnail of this video, but basically there's a flow to how this all makes sense, right? So it is 4 steps, okay? And there's a succession, if you will, in a rhyme to the reason as to why it all makes sense. So actually, that's the first version that we did, was we put it in basically a flow chart or a mind map. And this video gives you a tour of that and also goes into depth and all kinds of other stuff. And it's really awesome. So please don't miss that. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. So as we come back up here, what I want to do is just show you really quickly that up at the top, you can click here and schedule your complimentary free consultation at any time. You can click here and go to our the more resources page that we have. We had it on this page initially, and then I removed it and made it its own page. It just seems like the navigation was easier. So feel free to click on that, and obviously just a log out button and so on and so forth. So again, so how this works is that right now we're in the start area. And if you ever have any questions, you can always reach out to us via Messenger. And there's going to be a chat bot right here via Messenger here. By the time you open this, I turned it off so it wouldn't be a distraction while we're doing this video. But nonetheless, here's how it works, you guys, is that you just click on these areas. And as you can see, each one of the steps has 2 sections, okay? So you'll see that when you watch this video, I click back on here, by the way. When you watch this video, you get a deeper understanding of each step and so on and so forth. It'll go right here. So each step has sort of 2 stages or sections to it, right? So in this particular one, it's define yourself and your favorite customer, okay? So each one of those things. Then there's videos, as you can see, for each section, right? So it goes into it. It talks about it, and then when there are tools available, as you can see here, there are the ability to click on them, download them. Some of them are PDFs, some of them are a Google Sheet version. Now, what I will say is that when there's a Google Sheet version tool, what you should see is at the top there's an asterisk, and it gives you instructions on how to use it yourself. So these sheets are locked so that if someone's using one, it doesn't mess it up for everyone else. I hope that makes sense to you. So you can download it by going, I believe it's to save as, and then you can download it. But nonetheless, then it's yours. You can click around, you can do what you want to do. What we just didn't want to do is have the tool be free, if you will, like here on the World Wide Web, and then have folks sort of mess up on accident, mess up the ability to have the calculations work and stuff like that. So hope that makes sense. At the bottom of each one of these, we have the ability to get to the more resources and then schedule your complimentary call and so on and so forth. So as you can see, and then what I do is I take a screenshot of this section of the map. Okay, so each one of those and then a little bit of text about it, right? So again, it just goes chronologically in order here through it. And again, the mind map does the same thing. If you come here, you can see that each video has names and so on and so forth, the top, and then a little bit of text, a snapshot or a screenshot, if you will. If there's a tool or a guide, it's right here, and then so on and so forth. So cruising through these and checking them out. I'd love for you to let us know if you have any questions. Again, via Messenger would be awesome. Hopefully that's convenient for you. And then if you have real deep and interesting questions, you can always schedule your free complimentary consultation session at any time. Feel free to do that. Hopefully the times available work for you. If not, again, you could reach out to Messenger and say, hey, I'm available on such and such a day. Can you squeeze me in? And we'll do our best to get you in there. But yeah, just cruising down the line here, everybody. You just go through the videos. These tools are super powerful, and if you have any questions on how to execute or implement them, that's when scheduling this call is going to make sense, right? So if you have questions on if it's stuff is overwhelming, just reach out, schedule a consultation so you can wrap your head on this. This is literally how we built our business. So it's many of the things are very fundamental. And quite honestly, I'm sure you all know this, but most real estate agents don't treat their business like a business. And so what we wanted to do is make this very easy and understandable for everyone, for the folks starting. But we talk to agents all the time, and there's veterans out there that don't do some of these fundamental things. They don't know who their favorite customer or favorite client is. It blows my mind, but we see it all the time. So they're just they've done okay or they've done well, but they have never really thrived because they're kind of scrambling. They'll just take any customer they can and stuff like that. So, what we want to do is work on some of these fundamental things. And then when you have those down, you can really throw gas on the fire and, if you will, and take advantage of some of the other tools that are in here, as well as the more resources when you get to that point. So again, if you have any questions, love to hear from you. It'd be so awesome. As a matter of fact, you can always reach out via Messenger. You can schedule your free consultation call and so on and so forth. If any of the tools don't work, just again, hit us up. We'll do our best to make sure we can get those rocking for you. Everything, right? Next part is that I just want to say that what we did, because some of the tools are, hidden in here, right? They're within the lessons and so on and so forth. So what we did is we made a tools area where all of the tools are just in order here, right? You can get the actual tool and then watch the video that goes with it, okay, to make sense of it. Make sense? Hope that's convenient for you. And then there's also additional videos. So the videos that don't necessarily have a tool for, I hope that makes sense for you. Oh, it looks like my last refresh didn't come through, so I got to change those. But nonetheless, these are all here as well. So again, please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for stopping by and involving yourself in this. We hope it adds insane amount of value to your life and your business. So looking forward to hearing back, and I will talk to you soon. Have an awesome day.